Okay, shoo, we're making a video. Today we are talking about the Stockman Bowline knot. It's a 3-bite knot, which means no matter how hard you pull on it or your horse pulls on it, it will still be able to come undone. And 3 bites just means it like crosses over itself 3 times, and so it will be able to come undone. And don't mind Stella, she's just being a silly goose. So it's really nice because it keeps your fingers from getting caught in the rope, because you go around the halo instead of down through it. And then also it's a quick release, which is a lot easier to release than bowline when you tie a bowline knot. So I'm going to go ahead and go into a review of the knot for those of you who just need to like quickly see it. And then after that I'm going to go into a slowed down version to teach you if you need help, and the problems that could show up. And then after that I'm going to review it one more time and show you what to do if your horse is going to chew on the rope and try to undo it himself. Here we go. So we're going to take the horse's rope and we're going to fold it up on top. We're going to take the tail. I'm just going to go over the halo and around it. And then we're going to take the tail around the horse's rope behind and then over, fold the tail in half and go down through the loop we just made. That is the Stockman's Bowline knot. And now let's do that slowed down, and so you can see how to do it. So to set it up, I'm going to have the horse on the right side, and then this rope that's connected to the horse, I'm going to call that the horse's rope or the horse end. And then this side on the left side is going to be the tail of the rope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the horse's rope and I'm going to fold it up on top of itself. Okay, it needs to go on top, and so you can know you're doing it right if you can hold it and it stays put, if you're holding it across from this little X. But if you're not doing it right, if you went underneath, sometimes it gets weird and you just need to twist the rope. Okay, sometimes you just need to twist the rope to get it to lay straight. But this time I went underneath, and if I hold this opposite side, it falls apart. So that's not going to work. So we're going to take the horse and fold it up onto itself and just twist it if it's not laying nicely. And then it's staying if I pitch the opposite side. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure my fingers don't get inside. I'm going to pinch on the X. I'm going to take the tail, and that is going to go over the halo. I'm going to lay it on top like this, and then it's going to go over and around one time. And you can wrap that as many times as you want if you need to get rid of some extra rope. So now we've wrapped it around the halo one time. So we're going to take the tail and it's going to go around the horse from behind. So it's going to go behind the horse, over the horse. Okay, but a lot of people will try to pass it to themselves. I just switch hands because we were over here, and I switch hands so that my right hand is free, and I reach over the horse's rope and grab it. That way it's going behind the horse's rope and over the horse's rope. And then I don't need to pull all the way through. I'm just going to fold it in half and stick it down through the halo. Okay, if we were holding it straight up like we were before, you would go down through it. And then to tighten it, I'm going to pull the horse's rope. And voila. So you can also leave this tail on this side so it's like tingle around. Oftentimes I will pull it out not thinking about it, but if I pull it out, watch what happens. It stays kind of twisted. But if I leave it, let me show you. If I just leave it, then if I leave it behind the horse's rope and pull it, the whole thing will just come undone. Straight and not twisted. Bro! Back up. I'm going to take the horse's rope and I'm going to fold it up into a halo. I'm going to take the tail and it's going to go over the halo and around it one time. I'm going to reach around the horse's rope and grab the tail so it goes behind the horse and over the horse. I'm going to fold it in half and go down through the halo, and then I'm going to pull the horse's rope to tighten. Okay, now if you have a horse that's like Stella, who's a little too mouthy, what you're going to do is you can take the tail of your rope and you can put it into another halo like this, and you can take the folded tail and put it down through that loop, that halo. You can do that as many times as you want if you need to get rid of lots of extra rope. And what that does is it gives them something to tug on, but it's not going to untie the rope. And when you want to go, you can just slide those off and then release your horse.